Before this episode of Schemin Dreamin, we first wanted to shout out our merch. You can buy hoodies, t-shirts, mugs. The link is in the description, as on Instagram bio at Schemin Dreamin Pod. Or you can look up other great items on snackspot.se/career/teespring.com. CBDistillery. Hit the link in the episode description. Get the first 25% off of your first purchase. And there are free shipping of orders of $75 or more. There are things such as gummies, oils, chocolate, drink mixes, bombs, and chocolates again. Shop by benefit. CBD is to relax, rest, pain relief, and it is even good for your pets. They have Delta 9 THC gummies, which are available in states where it is legal. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, or our other show, Quested, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck large companies like Walmart. Welcome to this episode of Schemin Dreamin, where Ben is not here because he's fat and stupid. So it's just me,
Word.
Tiny Penis, and Emily. So let's just jump right in. I got one thing. I got a couple things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you pick.
Okay.
Would you rather hear about this conspiracy theory I heard, or about Terrence Howard?
Conspiracy theory, I think.
All right, so this one, I'm huge in the conspiracy theories,
Mm-hmm.
and this one is one of my favorites. It is called the Secret Space Program. It is, the people in it believe that the Nazis, back in the day, rebuilt UFOs and flew to Mars and made super soldiers on Mars, and people awaken and have, like, Winter Soldier flashbacks
Yeah.
of, like, them doing things,
Yeah.
and they join the society. So basically it claims that a small group of Nazis came across a crashed UFO in Antarctica and managed to build one of their own.
Mm-hmm.
And they traveled to Mars, where the soldiers were transformed into killing machines using advanced alien technology. Yeah, so there's people that remember, like, they have to go, like, I watched this one guy on YouTube. He was trying to join it.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to like a secret space program con.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, talked to the head of it, and they were like, well, so their jobs now are, once they figure out that they were one of the soldiers created on Mars, they have to go back into space and fight aliens on space planets. Such as the main people that they fight are zombies, vampires, and lizard people, and
Of course, naturally.
basically anything. Yeah, so this guy was like, I have flashbacks of me fighting vampires in space, and, like, the guy was like, all right, you're in.
I like how it's vampires and zombies, but also in space. Like, they're
Yeah.
not aliens. They're, like,
No,
zombies, but on another planet.
it's
It
hilarious.
just, like, adds an extra layer of,
It's like that COD Nazi zombies, like,
Right.
when you go in that space one. So that's one of my new favorite conspiracy theories.
nice.
I haven't had any flashbacks, so I can't claim it.
Right.
But I
Who
think
knows?
it's genius. So and the other thing I wanted to talk about was Terrence Howard.
Okay.
So many of you guys know him as the guy from Iron Man, and that dropped out. He because he wanted more money, because he felt like he should have been paid as much as Robert Downey Jr. in the first Iron Man.
Which is
Insane.
insane.
Yeah, definitely not true.
Yeah.
But so he dropped out. But Terrence Howard, many people don't know he was part of the Santa line slaying. Nobody knows about this.
Okay.
Really, but yeah, air it out. So when he was a kid, him and his dad and mom went to a mall Santa. Mm-hmm. And this is 100% true. You can look it up. So they're standing in line, and this white guy behind him, well, Terrence Howard said that. He said some other slurs. But the guy who said, you cut me in line. And then he ran up and pushed Terrence Howard's dad against a wall. And Terrence Howard's dad stabbed the guy in the neck
Oh
and
my
in
God.
his stomach, and a bunch of times, like a lot. And killed the guy. The guy
Yeah.
died. And Terrence Howard's dad was found guilty of manslaughter, I think. He got, like, 15 years in prison.
Yeah.
So, and Terrence Howard watched all of it happen.
Yeah.
Because he was...
When he was a kid.
Yeah, it's insane. But now, many people don't know what he's up to because he hasn't really done much.
Mm-hmm.
But he invented a new math. It took him the last 7 years.
Okay.
He doesn't believe there's zero in this math, which is hilarious.
Okay.
He said somebody was doing like an interview with him, and they were like, if I have 2 apples and you take them, how many apples do I have left?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, it's not zero because all of our universes are connected. So there's no zeros of anything ever. And he spent the last 7 years proving this math to be real.
Okay.
Yep, that's
Weird.
what Terrence Howard's been up to.
So he's like Isaac Newton of our time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's insane. I'm a big fan.
That's funny.
You know what? I can't prove him wrong.
I mean, I don't know enough about math.
I don't know
I'm not gonna
anything
argue.
about math. I failed math in high school.
I dropped out of pre-calc, mostly because my teacher was insane,
I didn't
and
make it
I
to
like
pre-calc.
didn't need it to graduate. So I was like, I'm not putting up with this. So
Yeah, I didn't make it to pre-calc.
yeah, I mean, you know, why? If you're not going to school for like math or science, why bother?
Try to see what else is on this math.
The Terrance Howard.
Oh,
math.
that 1 × 1 = 2. He also wants to prove that to be true. Because the square root of 4 is 2, so what's the square root of 2? Is what his math is called teriology.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Remember that show Empire he was on?
Yes.
That was like huge for a while.
It was.
It was like a phenomenon.
I never saw it though.
I mean, it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like my grandma watched it.
Was it about like music?
Yeah, he was like getting out of prison in the beginning of the show, or his wife was getting out of prison, I can't remember. And they became like music producers,
Oh.
I guess, or something like that. It was cool. I don't know.
So this is a quote of Terrence Howard about the math.
Uh-huh.
This is the last century that our children will ever have been taught that 1 × 1 is 1, he says. They won't have to grow up in ignorance. 20 years from now, they'll know that 1 × 1 = 2. We're about to show a new truth, the true universal math. And the proof is in pieces of plastic that he builds with his wife.
Oh my god.
I have created the pieces that make up motion of the universe. We work on them about 17 hours a day. She cuts and puts on the crystals.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is he like Scientologist or something?
Okay, so teriology is not the math.
Okay.
It is his own language.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Which-
that makes sense.
Which he writes forward and backward with both of his right and left hands.
I mean, that's kind of impressive.
Sometimes using symbols he made up that look foreign, if not alien, to keep the ideas secret until they can be patented.
Interesting.
In 2017, he went and dropped mathematical proof that 1 × 1 is 2 via his Twitter account. Yeah, I mean...
So, Terrance Howard has been married 5 times to 3 different women. So
Really?
that means he married,
Remarried.
divorced, and remarried 2 of the same women?
It looks that way.
Interesting. Oh, yeah. His first wife, they divorced,
He quit
remarried,
acting...
divorced.
Howard explained to some very awkward reports that he was quitting acting forever because, quote, I was able to open up the flower of life properly and the real wave conjunctions we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue walking out water for tips when I've got an entire generation to teach a whole new world?
Also, like, some of his ex-wives have, like, restraining orders against him because he, like, stalked them.
That sounds about right.
And he slapped one of the women in front of his children.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I thought
Like his
maybe he
dad.
was, like, right. I mean, I guess if you see your dad kill a man,
Yeah, it fucks you up.
you know, probably not the same after that.
All right, this is the last quote I'm going to read from this.
Okay.
After he... Okay, so he got his Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And he then said he would prove that gravity is only an effect and not a force, and then build the planet Saturn without gravity and build the Milky Way galaxy without gravity.
What?
And then And then the article goes on to say, unfortunately, it looks like there isn't a lot of money in reinventing math and building galaxies because he has recorded at least 6 movies since his retirement. What do you think? You think he's on to something?
About Terrence? I mean, is it better or worse than Common Core? I don't know.
Seems harder.
Yeah, it probably makes less sense.
Yeah, because like if you're doing like 1 times 1, you got to put 2, and then you got to think about the galaxies and the crystals. It's just all tedious.
Have you seen the pictures from the new telescope, the James Webb telescope shit?
Was that the space pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really like the space pictures. They're all at nighttime.
Yes.
So I don't like it.
You don't like
why can't they take one in the day?
Are you afraid of the dark?
I am.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Very.
I'm afraid of the dark, afraid to swim.
I saw a movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, and it's regarded as one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, I think I've heard you talk about this before.
It sucked.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. The director only makes movies that are based on video games, and all of his movies are really bad.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and find it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see who else he's made. Tara Reid was in it.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't save it.
Heard of it. I saw that movie Marcel the Shell with Shoes On yesterday, or a couple days ago.
Oh, wait. No, this
So
is a
good.
different movie. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark's a different movie.
Oh, okay.
Is it Afraid of the
That one has Guy Pearce.
What the fuck was the name of this movie? I gotta find this movie. It's gonna bother me. Tara Reid's got some shit show movies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, First American Pie, good.
Sure.
First American Pie was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
American Reunion wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Big Lebowski was good.
So good.
She was in 5 Sharknadoes.
Jesus Christ.
She was in Van Wilder. Good. Oh, it's called Alone in the Dark. There it is.
Okay.
So this guy's last name is Bull. If you go to reception, hold on. So he wanted to do the Metal Gear, which is like a super popular game series.
Yeah.
On a new movie, but the guy that made the game said that's impossible. We'd never do a movie with him.
Oh no.
And then he tried to direct Warcraft, the 2016 movie.
Oh right.
But he was turned away by the owners of the Warcraft franchise, Blizzard Entertainment, who said, "We will not sell the movie rights, not to you, especially not to you."
Oh my god.
And he said because it's such a big online game success, maybe a bad movie would destroy that ongoing income what the company has. With
right. I heard that movie's not bad.
I've never seen it.
One of my friends talks about it all the time.
Like in a good way?
Yeah, where he was like, it was a lot better than, like, it could have been really bad, and it's not terrible.
He at the 29th Golden Raspberry Awards, he won Worst Career Achievement.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just in general?
For the movies In the Name of the King, 1968, Tunnel Rats, and Postal. I never heard of any of them.
I've heard of Postal.
Postal has...
Is that about,
It has J.K. Simmons in it.
Weird.
Let's see how this... I got less than 1%. It was a critical and commercial failure.
Yikes. God, that music outside is so loud. Can you
It
hear
is
that?
blaring.
Jesus. I can't wait for this to be over. Fuck these people.
In 2008, these guys made a petition online, because petitions always work,
Oh, yeah.
to force this man into retirement.
Oh
and
my
it received...
The UA Bowl guy?
Yeah.
Damn. That's so mean.
Yeah, 1 million people signed the petition. I'm trying to find other movies he's made. See if I've ever heard of them.
I've wanted to bring this up. I can't remember if I ever have before, but have you ever seen a movie called Wish Upon?
No.
It's so bad. You have to watch it, because I feel like you would... On the shitty movie scale, I feel like it'd be pretty high up.
Fuck. Okay.
I think it used to be on Prime, but it's got that girl Joey King in it from
What's
like
it
the
called?
Kissing
Wish
Booth-
Upon?
Wish Upon, yeah.
Was it in 2017?
Probably, maybe. It's so bad.
Jonathan Chan gives his 17-year-old daughter an old music box that promised
Yeah.
a grant. Skeptical at first, Claire becomes seduced by its dark power when... Oh, God. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't know. I've seen some really bad.
Like the ending of it is just insane. Like you'll laugh your ass off.
I saw Malignant.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Some of my friends liked it.
I'm gonna spoil the entire
That's
thing
okay.
right now. So, this girl, she was married to this guy, and he was abusive as shit, and she was pregnant, and she kept having miscarriages, and it was like ruining their whole relationship. And,
Yeah.
like he was a drunk idiot. So he just kept because he just wanted a kid and stuff, and so the one night he got hammered, and she was pregnant,
Yeah.
and he pushed her, and she hit her head against the wall, and then she would black out all the time, and like everyone she would be around would be dead, and then in the end, this is the craziest twist ending ever. It turns out she had another person, a tumor that was like another person,
Yeah.
and it was killing everybody, like because you would see everybody die,
Right.
and he would walk like backwards, and he had he was in her head, and it would take over her body and just kill everybody.
Yeah.
It was a tumor, and at this one point he kills this entire police station, like all the cops in it, and it's the craziest thing because he walked
Jesus.
backwards.
Right.
So weird.
Ew.
That movie sucked.
Are you gonna see Nope?
I am. I want to so bad.
Yeah,
I went to
I'm really
movies
excited.
yesterday actually.
Yeah.
I
What did you
saw where the Crawdads sing.
think? Oh yeah. Was it good?
It was alright. It was like, it was alright.
Yeah.
It was like, when it was like about like the courtroom and like all the mystery shit, it was cool.
Yeah.
The romance shit dragged, and the one actor is so bad.
Like the main guy.
No.
Oh.
So she gets, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but this Daisy Edgar Jones, isn't it? She's pretty good.
Yeah.
But she was the main girl, and she grew up in North Carolina on like this marsh area, and she had like 4 brothers, like 3 brothers and like 2 sisters or something, and dad was this drunk asshole and would just beat the shit out of the mom, and the mom was super nice, and she was the youngest one of them, and then the one day the dad did something really bad, and the mom just left.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I want to wait for mom. She was her favorite, like, kid. And so she's like, I'm going to wait. And then all the other kids left, like, slowly.
Yeah.
And that was just her and the dad. And then the dad ended up leaving, too. And she stayed at this house, like, raised herself from, like, 8 years old. And so she was, like, stupid as shit. She smelled like shit.
Right. Of course.
And she tried to go to school. She got made fun of. And then never went back. And then somebody died. And she was, like, connected to it. And she was dating, like throughout the movie, there was 2 guys that would, like, go and talk to her and, like, bang her and stuff. And because she would never go into town, so these 2 guys would go up to her house in the marsh. It was a shithole. She probably smelled so bad.
Yeah,
Honestly.
probably.
Like, you never see her, like, shower or anything. She probably smelled terrible. And she probably shit in the woods.
Probably.
Yeah, like an animal. But then she was with this one guy for a little bit, and then with another guy. And the other guy was so bad at acting. Like, he would be like, her name was Kaya. And he'd be like, Kaya. Like, he would, like, he did that so many times. Like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I ended up, like, when I was leaving the movie, I was talking about how shitty of an actor he was to my girlfriend. And I just did, And this girl gave me the dirtiest look. Like, she's leaving the theater, like, she just saw the same movie as us.
It's like, girl, the movie's over. It's okay.
And, like, there were some good parts of the movie, but, like, there were some really bad parts, too.
It was, the book was really popular, like, a few years ago. And I read the other day that the woman who wrote the book is wanted for questioning in a real murder case.
No way.
Yeah. Her name is Delia Owens.
No way.
And she was like a researcher in Africa for primates, like, for a long time. And they like, I don't know if they brought her in or if they're trying to find her to actually question her about a real murder. And people were like, yeah, like she used to joke in the book that it was like real or whatever, and they was like, oh, yeah, she might have killed somebody.
Holy shit.
It says Delia and a couple other people are all wanted for questioning in the 1995 murder of an alleged poacher in Zambia, where they were
Zambia?
Yeah, where they were like researching stuff in Africa, and they allegedly, or the guy was allegedly a poacher. They don't really know if he was or not, I guess. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know. At the time of the murder, the Owenses were deeply involved in anti-poaching in Zambia. They got caught up in the poaching wars due to like people killing elephants for their tusks, and they ran patrols. Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Then she wrote that book.
You ever hear about that one? Oh, fuck. That one guy that went missing in Africa. What's that dude's name? Rockefeller. Remember that guy from the old rich guy, J.D. Rockefeller, like, you know.
Oh, like the actual fame. Is that what happened to him?
No, his son went to Africa, and he was like obsessed with like nature and the way like the people in like tribes lived.
Yeah.
So he took a thing to Africa, like a trip to Africa, because he was rich as fuck.
Yeah. And
he was like visiting a tribe, and he went out in the water with his friend. And his friend, they were like lost at sea, and the guy was like, I can swim it to that back to the shore. And his friend was like, no, let's just wait for help. And so the friend waited for help, and the guy swam back.
Yeah. And
the guy went missing, swam back, and the friend found help like immediately after the guy left. He found help.
Jeez. And
they say that the tribe ate Rockefeller's son. Like, they were cannibals. Because they found a skull.
Oh, right. But they never, like...
Yeah, private investigator found a skull.
I mean, you know.
I mean, like...
Maybe.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Somewhere you don't like.
I'm trying to... I watched The Parent Trap yesterday, too.
Didn't you watch it? Or...
I started it, but I didn't finish it last time. I finished it yesterday.
Nice. Was that the first time you'd seen it?
No, I saw it when I was younger, but I don't really remember it.
That movie's pretty good.
Did you know it was Liam Neeson's wife?
Who?
The mom.
Plays the blonde. Like the British lady.
Yeah.
Huh. No,
she's dead now. She died.
Is she really?
Yeah, she died of a skiing accident.
Aww.
She married Liam Neeson.
Damn it.
Oh, I love Taken. I never saw Taken 2. I didn't see Taken 3 either. I just saw the first one because I know it would just be ridiculous to watch the next two.
Yeah.
Like, Liam Neeson put in for Taken 3 that he would only do it if no one got taken. Which is hilarious.
If no one got taken.
It's like The Hangover.
Yeah.
How many there were 3 hangovers, right?
I think so.
I only remember the first one, really.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen the third one. I've definitely seen the first 2. I think I kind of like the second one more.
I like the second one, too, when they were in
Bangkok?
like Thailand.
Like, that's so cool, yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis kind of reminds me of Ben. Just the size.
He's like short though, isn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, you know what is the worst thing ever is like, so when you go to the movies, do you go to Regal?
Yes.
So like, you know that fucking ad they play where it's just people like quoting movies? Where it's like people walking into the theater?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And like Danny Trejo's in it?
Some of those,
It's the
all the
cringiest
ads
thing
are so cringy.
ever. Like every time it comes on, I'm like, oh my god, please make it stop.
They show a preview for a movie that looks awful.
What movie?
It's called Fall, or is it called The Fall or something? Or Fall, maybe? Something like that. But it's these two women that are stuck on top of this giant radio tower. And they're just trying to figure out how to get off.
Oh, yeah.
It looks awful.
I saw the poster for it. I didn't see the trailer.
It looks terrible. I don't know if I could ever see that.
Yeah, no, it looks brutal.
I want to see that Moonfall movie, too, really bad.
Which one's that?
It was, it just came out. It was Michael Bay? No, that was the ambulance movie.
Ambulance?
Yeah, it was like the world was ending because the moon was crashing into the earth.
Yeah.
And like something happens with aliens in it, and it just looks incredible. I gotta see it.
You gonna watch that Gray Man movie?
I always thought about watching it the other night, on Friday or Thursday night.
Yeah.
It looks like it'll be bad, but like kind of good bad, you know?
Yeah.
But
like I like Ryan Gosling.
I love Ryan Gosling.
He's so good.
I like Chris Evans too.
Yeah.
But I like Knives Out. Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. They're making a second one.
Drive was good with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
He doesn't miss.
Yeah. The Nice Guys. That was a funny movie.
The Notebook? Like,
The
people
Notebook.
can talk as much shit as they want about that movie. Yeah. Ryan Gosling's good in it.
They cast him because they thought he was ugly.
That's crazy. And now he's like...
He's very good looking.
Like, yeah.
I'm so excited for the Barbie movie.
Oh my god, it's gonna fuck.
I have to see it as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Ryan Gosling said in an interview, whatever you think it's going to be, it's not.
Nice.
Which is so funny.
That's really cool.
I'm trying to...
I'm like sitting here thinking about Ryan Gosling, and I know that I'm gonna have to clip this and then like edit the thumbnail and just Photoshop every different role of Ryan Gosling on one. It's gonna be great. Have you ever seen this movie called Lars and the Real Girl that he's in?
I did hear about that movie.
It is so good.
I hear it's very wholesome.
It is very wholesome because you look at it and you're like, this is gonna be so stupid, and then you watch it and you're like, this is really heartwarming.
Yeah, he falls in love with like a sex doll, right?
Yeah, kind of. Like he doesn't really have any like romantic relationships.
Yeah.
So he just like orders them. But I don't think he sort of like he doesn't know it's like for sex. It's just like a thing he gets. I don't know.
It's so funny.
It's good.
Yeah, I haven't really been doing much either. I was just mostly just been hanging out. I don't know. I hurt my knee at softball. That sucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, softball I've been playing a ton. Me and Ben lost the fucking kickball championship.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sucked. With softball we played. I fucking love softball. I would do anything for it. It's so much fun just getting hammered and like ripping dingers and talking shit. But I think my time's running out of that because we play the playoffs and we're not very great.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're one in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Won one game. But yeah, I wish Ben was here, to be honest, because I'm sure he's been up to some stupid shit.
Probably.
Like he always
He
is.
might be here in like 5 minutes. Maybe.
No, he won't be here. That guy's never on time anyway.
We'll see.
I still work with this girl that I used to work with at Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I see her all the time, and she always tries to get me to come back, and I think it's so funny because there's just no way I can go
Like,
back
why
there
would you
without
do
him.
that?
I can't go
You
back
literally
there
have like a
without him.
full-time, like a good full-time job.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would you do that?
But I think it was just because it was so funny when me,
Oh,
Ben,
yeah.
and our friend Evan worked together. Like, just the things we would do, like, every shift. Like, even if we were alone, like, because they wouldn't schedule us on purpose together.
Yeah.
Especially in the middle of the week.
Oh, yeah.
But we would just, like, do so much stupid... Like, if one of us was working on, like, a Tuesday and nobody else had anything to do that night...
Oh.
We would go in and play pig on, like, the mini hoop.
Nice.
And the one time, me and Ben went while Evan was working. And it was, like... It was about to close. And... Hey.
Yep.
I had to park a mile and a half out.
Dude, yeah, parking sucked. Welcome, King. Terrence Howard's inventing his own math and language.
Really?
In his math, there's no such thing as 0, and 1 times 1 equals 2.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I knew you'd be on board.
That makes sense.
Well, the 0 part or the 1 times 1?
1 times 1 equals 2. I am all in on Terrence Howard math.
He said that it's because the square root of 4 is 2, so what would the square root of 2 be?
He's got me.
Yeah. And he said there's no such thing as 0, because the interviewer said, what if I have 2 apples and you take them out of my hand? How many do I have left? And he said, you would still have some because all of our universes are connected.
You're starting to lose me? Like I want to be in.
Yeah, he said that him and his wife work on crystals for 17 hours a day.
Doesn't he act too?
Yeah, he's quitting. This is the last 7 years. So you haven't seen anything in Terrence Howard recently.
I haven't seen him since he was on. He was flying planes for the Tuscany.
He was in Iron Man 2,
Oh,
the first one. First Iron Man.
that his last performance?
No, he was in Empire.
Oh,
We were
okay.
covering that.
He probably made a ton of money.
Secret
off
Space
that
Program, that was a fun one. It's a group of people. I believe Nazis built their own UFO and then went to Mars and created super soldiers on Mars. And so people will realize that they're one of those super soldiers because they'll get like Winter Soldier flashbacks of them fighting vampires or zombies in space. And there's a whole society dedicated to it.
God damn. If they had super soldiers, how'd they lose the war?
No, yeah, well, yeah, I guess they came too late or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But they were too busy fighting aliens and werewolves and vampires in space.
Yeah, but they were fighting a different enemy. Like, Russians were eating their own boots.
Yeah.
I mean, you could beat a werewolf and a vampire, no problem. You're not eating a man eating his boot.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Well, yeah, like Conor McGregor wouldn't beat Khabib because Khabib used to wrestle bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just not as good as him.
Oh, he is.
No.
At his prime
No,
for prime,
no.
At his peak for peak,
No.
Khabib never changed the sport. His record was padded.
His record was padded. I agree on that. But he did beat the shit out of Conor. That was the worst fight I've ever seen.
It was a close fight.
It was a terrible fight.
It was a close fight.
No, it wasn't.
It was a close
He
fight.
got mauled.
Yeah.
Khabib just had him on the ground for...
The first round, no damage. Second round, he got mauled. Third round, won the round on the feet. He's coming back.
Well, yeah, so you get bitched by Poirier again.
He's coming back.
Yeah, let's see
He hates when I have money in my bank account.
who beats the shit out of him this time.
Nah, he's gonna fight some bum. He'll probably fight like your brother. Get a win. 2 5'9" guys going at it.
Yeah. Well, coach is 5'7".
Winnable fight for him.
Yeah.
Winnable fight for Conor.
No, probably not, though.
I watched a duck.
You take
run him.
one step back and his hip would come out.
Whoa, he's got a
Guy sucks.
titanium rod in his leg now. Imagine the kicks.
Yeah, but he still sucks.
Imagine the kicks.
Doesn't matter. He could get John Jones's cocaine and still suck.
I don't think anyone would suck off John Jones' cocaine. That's like heaven.
Yeah, probably.
Ah, man. Now I'm just thinking about John Jones doing blow.
Winning a fight immediately after. Without training.
Everything. He doesn't have to train.
That's true. It'd be like you. It'd be like you.
Yeah.
Like if you were.
I would be like Roy Big Country Nelson.
I have no idea who that is.
So, little UFC history lesson. This guy would weigh like, he would have to cut weight to make the 265. He had this giant stomach, right?
Yeah.
And he was actually good, but he just refused to lose weight. And all he did was just throw one punch, right hand, and knock people out.
Really?
To where the UFC hated him.
What's his name?
Roy Big Country Nelson.
Yeah, I'll look at this guy.
He had a big giant beard. Like the UFC kept trying to cut him, and he kept winning fights.
Oh my god, he was fat as hell.
Yeah.
Currently 46.
He used to be a beast. His record's gonna suck. I looked at it. He lost his last 9.
He was 23-19.
Lost his last like 8 or 9 though.
I'm gonna look at it.
Some big wins though.
Oh, he was a heavyweight tournament.
Yeah.
He won fight of the night, knockout of the night 4 times.
Yeah. In his prime though, he was solid.
He was a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but he refused to lose weight, so he never went on the ground.
Yeah, later years saw Nelson develop a reputation for his powerful striking game, specifically his signature overhand right.
All he had. All
He's
he had
also
in the
known
tank.
for having an iron chin.
Yeah, they couldn't knock him out, and he would just throw right-hand punches.
He broke the record for the amount of significant strikes absorbed by a fighter without being knocked down, receiving 437 strikes across his 10-fight career.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. 1 loss, 1 loss, 1 loss.
Yeah, towards the end of his career, he was just a punching bag that couldn't be killed.
One performance of the night in his fight against Antonio Rodrigo
That's Bigfoot.
Nogarino or whatever.
Oh, Nojera.
Yeah.
I think he fought Bigfoot Silva. This guy was 7'3".
This guy it went 34-10 in his career. One of his losses was him getting knocked out cold by Cowboy.
By Big Country, baby. Big Country was great. God, I love Big Country.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Did I watch that duck run a marathon? You see that video?
Dude, at one point he was 13-2.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Losses come in bunches. It's like
Yeah, like McGregor.
I was about to say it's like poker.
Yeah.
I was up $250.
How much did you...
I went out 60.
That's not bad.
It's not awful. All my winnings came during a hand where I played blind, and I kept raising, and I had a straight.
Oh, McGregor already got his match, they're saying.
Who?
It would be the winner of Charles Oliveira or Islam Makhachev.
Who said that, though?
MMA fighting.
So he's fighting for the title.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, it said, will Conor McGregor get it?
Oh, no.
Brendan Schaub says he should fight Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, I mean, that dude's lost his last 5. That's another dude you can't kill, though.
Tony Ferguson?
Yeah, he finally got knocked out, but, like, there was a fight. He absorbed, like, 300 significant strikes in a fight, got his ass kicked, and just didn't get knocked out.
What about Sugar Sean?
Animal.
He's a big...
He's a big Tekashi 6ix9ine guy.
Ew. So McGregor, let's go through his last fights. So he lost to Poirier to a doctor stoppage.
That's not a loss.
It's considered a loss here.
No, look at it.
It's all loss.
No, you got to go through Sherdog, the official one. It's a no contest.
Lost to Poirier, got knocked out.
Yes.
Beat Cerrone.
Beat the shit out of Cowboy.
Yeah, that's a tough one. How old is Cowboy now?
Oh, after that fight, he lost his
40.
last 6.
Lost to Khabib, got his ass beat. Absolutely dog walked around.
Go after that, though.
Beat Eddie Alvarez, beat Nate Diaz, lost to Nate Diaz.
Eddie Alvarez, that's a good win.
What?
That's a big win.
Eddie Alvarez?
He had the title.
Yeah. He was stripped of the title, though, due to inactivity.
Oh, Connor?
Yes.
That's when he went to box.
Yeah. Beat Aldo, beat Mendez, beat Silver, beat Poirier, beat Brando, beat Holloway. Yeah, this is when he won a lot. So his losses were to Artemije Sittenkov, Joseph Duffy,
Duffy made the UFC after he lost.
and then he won a fuck ton in a row.
He won it was like 19 in a row.
14. And they lost to
Was
Nate
I?
Diaz. And they beat Nate Diaz. He should just fight Nate Diaz again.
He's fighting this Russian dude.
Nate Diaz?
Yeah.
Is he going to make weight?
He always makes weight.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought he didn't make weight the one time.
No, he's super thin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's another dude you can't kill.
You could kill him.
Dude, I don't think so.
I think you could beat somebody.
Dude, he's losing.
You could beat Joseph Duffy.
That could be. He's a good fighter.
Really? You beat Connor today.
Yeah, no, because he's probably like 45.
You want to talk about LeBron in the Junior League?
Yeah, I'll
He
talk.
shot like asshole.
50%. 18 to 36.
No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
He was 2 of 13 from 3.
Yeah. And you didn't make a free throw.
He didn't have to. DeMar got clamped.
Dude, LeBron did not play much better than DeMar.
He had 42.
Yeah, on 40 shots.
36?
Yeah, he shot 38 actually.
36 what I saw. I'm going off.
He shot 38 apparently.
He was probably just working on moves.
Missing threes.
I mean, he could have just drove the lane and dunked.
He can't do that every time anymore. He's too old.
But it's Drew League.
It doesn't matter.
I love how the guy made a 30 for 30, though.
Yeah, that was great.
He made his own 30 for 30.
This guy's living off of it. It's great.
It's good for him.
I know.
He had him lost on a spin move.
He did break him out.
I'll give him his flowers. Crazy spin
Scored
move.
20.
I know. He had a good game.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Talion Horton-Tucker in the Drew League the next night.
No, go ahead.
So he had 14 points
Yeah.
on, I think it was 36 or 38% shooting.
Yeah, it's not bad. If that was LeBron, you'd be sucking his dick over.
6 rebounds,
Yeah.
4 turnovers.
Trae Young's playing in the Drew League tonight.
Really?
Yeah, and John Collins.
Oh, I'll check it out. Kyrie was supposed to play.
Yeah.
Then he didn't show up.
Yeah, he always does that.
Yeah.
Except for him to be a Laker and just sit out because fucking I don't know why he sits out because his bird got loose or something. The guy's fucking weird as hell.
Him saging the court was kind of weird. That was a little
That guy's gonna live in like a cabin in the woods.
just like a witch.
Yeah. Oh, you missed that? I talked about this movie I saw last night
Oh, was it?
where the crawdads sing.
Yeah. Did you want to see it?
I wanted to see Nope.
Is it a tearjerker?
No,
Oh,
not even a little bit.
I thought it was an emotional movie.
No,
Yeah, that's what Waken I thought it was.
not. It was about. Oh God, I'm gonna have to sum it up again.
Did you want to see it?
It wasn't my first choice.
Yeah.
It was like fourth because I heard the movie's pretty decent.
That was our
But
guess.
Nope's out. Thor: Love and Thunder's out. I would have rather seen either of those. But this
Could have just rewatched Batman.
I could have.
Any of them.
I always can. But this movie's about this chick. She lives in like a marsh. I'm not explaining the whole family thing because I already did that. But her whole family's gone. They don't live there. Dad was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So she lives in this marsh and she's dumb as fucking spit. And she doesn't even own shoes. And I don't think she
Overrated.
showered. She probably smelled so bad.
Overrated.
But she had 2 guys that would come visit her. They were like her age.
Yeah.
And just bang her out real quick. And
Dude, how low do you have to be to bang a girl out that doesn't
yeah,
own
they're
shoes or shower?
It's the marsh girl. That's what everyone called her. But one of the guys ended up dead.
Okay.
And she was in court for it, and it was wild. That was like the good parts of the movie. But, dude, the guy that died, so bad at acting. Like,
How'd he die?
I'm not spoiling anything. The movie's still in theaters. He fell. He fell, pretty much.
That's such a
Well,
lame
no,
way to
no,
die.
like he was like murdered.
Oh.
But he was a terrible actor. Her name was Kaya, and literally every time he talked to her, like they would always go to the beach and shit. He'd go Kaya, like every time.
Oh,
it was
that's
so
bad.
bad. It was so fucking
Like CW23 acting?
dude. It was like Hallmark on steroids acting. Like the guy was terrible. So fuck that guy. It was bad.
Fuck that guy.
And
He still hit the marsh, baby.
he raped her.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it did not go. It was insane. They actually showed like it was bad.
So it wasn't like consensually hooking up with her?
Well, it was, and then it wasn't.
God damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, what'd that girl eat?
she would eat grits.
Just a diet of grits?
Her actual quote in that movie was, "I don't know what I'd do without grits."
Dude,
Not like the Cheez-It snack. Like
dude, that's hard.
what?
That's kind of hard, though.
Dude, yeah, she was living.
That's filling.
Yeah, but she it was super weird because she'd be like, "The marsh is my friend." Like it was like so fucking weird, and the girl was weird,
Did they just throw her in jail?
weird and dumb. No, I'm not spoiling anything.
It should have just been like, as soon as she said the marsh is my friend, 25 years.
It was terrible. Yeah, and then like, I don't know. When it was good, it was pretty good. But like when it was shitty, it was very
very
shitty. Like fucking awful.
What would you
And I
put?
kept thinking like, is she shitting in the woods?
Yeah.
Because it took place over like 1960 to like 1970.
Is it
It's
like
10 years?
based on a true story?
No, it was based off of a book.
Oh.
That the author is also being investigated for murder. That Emily.
Really?
Yes. For murder in Africa. Wait, are they looking for her, or is she like?
I don't know. It just said they wanted to bring her in for questioning.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they did or. If
So she did it.
She definitely did it.
And then wrote a book about it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It was really weird. The movie, like, I don't know, it was like a 5 out of 10.
On the
Like a
shitty
4.
movie scale or all movie scale?
Like all movie scale was probably like a 4.5.
Okay. That's watchable.
It was watchable, and like there's like I said, there's parts of it that you're like, wow, this is pretty good. Like the beginning, the movie was really good, and like you're interested in like how this chick,
And it just fades and
and then and then like it goes too much into like the fucking romance and then like half the movie's her drawing like seashells. So like you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Like this chick's driving around on a boat looking for seashells, like, and talking about the marsh. Like I don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch it.
I mean, yeah. It's like if it's on like Netflix and like your girlfriend wants to watch it, like you won't hate it.
Yeah.
But like
Choose something else.
yeah, it shouldn't be your first choice.
I want a
It's
comedy.
watchable. It's not funny.
Just
Like,
put a
it wasn't that funny.
Dude, her drawing seashells is fucking hilarious.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's just me being dramatic about it. But dude, so I was walking out of the movie. I was telling Emily, I talked about it, but I was walking out and I was like, dude, that actor sucked. And girlfriend's like, Jake, stop. And I was like, Kyle. And like this girl in front of me that was like leaving the movie too, like gave me this dirty ass look. I was like, whatever, dude. You watch the same shit. You know it, right?
She's just being pretentious.
Dude, it was so bad. He kept doing it. Like he would laugh, like they would talk, and he would always throw in that laugh, like.
I hate that. It's like just fucking frat bro central.
It was. I mean, like the guy was a douchebag. Like before, like he.
So maybe he's a great actor since you hate him.
No. I feel like he was trying to have emotional like moments in the movie with her.
And it just didn't.
It just sucked.
Did she end up falling in love with the other guy?
You're gonna have to watch and find out, King.
Well, I'm gonna watch and I'm gonna find out.
As you should. The one guy's name was Chase, and the other guy's name was Tate. And I kept calling him Taint. And my girlfriend's like, you're actually a child. She's like, I like Tate. And I was like, you like Taint?
That's fucking ridiculous. Did you bring in like chicken fingers?
No, I got red icy. Because they don't sell blue ices anymore.
Wait, what?
It was either, the options were cherry, which I
Yeah.
got,
Yeah.
Pepsi, which is pretty decent, and Mountain Dew.
No blue raspberry?
There's no blue raspberry.
That's
there.
the only icy I get.
No, I like cherry. Cherry's good.
I'm taking a stand here.
And I got small popcorn.
Icy, you have 1 year to bring the blue raspberry icy back.
Or
Or else. Or else.
yeah, that was it was a good movie experience though.
I love going to the movies.
I do too. I love Regal. It's great.
It's just-
And it's not that expensive.
No.
People always say how expensive it is.
No.
I'm paying $6 for a giant bag of popcorn. I think that's
Yeah.
fine.
I guess I don't have 4 little rugrats coming into the theaters with me.
Yeah. If you're just seeing a movie for 2 though,
Yeah, it's not bad.
no,
a
tickets
pa-
are like $12.
Yeah, get a pack of gobstoppers for $5.
They have great candy.
The candy selections.
I know.
Outside of like the junior mints. If you get junior mints and go into a movie, like, I think they should euthanize you legally.
I used to like the cookie dough one, the chocolate cookie dough candy.
Oh,
That
yeah.
used to be a good one, and snow caps.
I was a
whatever.
big snow cap
Those ones are
enthusiast.
fucking great.
I love snow caps.
Yeah, that used to be my go-to when I discovered them.
I might go head hunting for some snow caps on the way home.
Yeah, that's a top tier candy, for sure.
Oh, when you said snow caps, my butt.
Dude, they
popped out
had
a little
those
bit.
Dibs fucking ice creams too. You
Oh,
ever have
yeah,
those?
yeah. Of
Those are
course.
great.
Those are solid.
Someone got the Doritos nachos in my row, and I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Just smelled their breath.
Like, I could get paid for that.
Were you licking your finger or their fingers?
Yeah, I was licking the Dorito toast off.
Takes a while to get that crust off the fingers.
Oh, especially because under your fingernails.
Yeah. Then you got a day ahead of you. Clear your fucking calendar.
I know. Yeah. Movies fuck. I want to see Nope.
I don't know what that is.
You see Get Out?
Yeah.
It's the guy that made Get Out.
Jordan Peele?
Yeah, it's Jordan Peele. It's like
Is it more of a
it's like
Key
a
and Peele
Western
comedy vibe?
No, it's like a Get Out Us vibe. Us was fucking crazy.
I've never seen Us.
All right, well, I'm gonna spoil it for everybody.
I know what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
took a twist at the end, but everyone's saying Nope's really good. It's like it's a Western. It's the same guy from Get Out, like the same actor, and he lives on like a ranch or whatever with his wife, and they like have a small town like in the middle of fucking a desert.
Yeah, bumfuck Texas.
Yeah, and aliens come down, I think, and it's like a horror.
Okay.
And people are saying it's really good.
Oh, you want to go see it?
I'd love to, King.
I'll go to the theaters. What about August 6th?
I think the last movie I saw with you was, what the fuck was that movie? With the deaf or the people that can only talk. Fuck.
Quiet Place?
Quiet Place. Yep. I didn't see the second one.
I don't want to.
But I saw the first one with you, and you were fucking terrified in it.
Nothing really happened.
No, stuff happened. Remember when she stepped on the fucking nail
Yeah.
and then gave birth in a tub?
Yeah, that was the highlight of the movie.
That was wild.
That was pretty nuts.
And then Jim died.
I wish I had a drink. I would have poured one out for him quick.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He won't be fucking with
The
Dwight
movie was
anymore.
alright. The second movie, though, it stars the guy from Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy.
Really?
Yeah, the guy plays Thomas Shelby.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it now, right?
I'm back. I will see the Peaky Blinders movie night one in theaters. And I'm just going to chain smoke cigs and drink whiskey in the theater.
Yeah, dude, that show's sick. It's really sad that an actress that played Polly died, though.
I know. It changed. Like, I think the last season would have been so much better if she was alive.
Yeah.
Because they had to change everything, and
Was not a big fan of the last season.
it really was not that good.
No, it was the worst season of the show.
By a mile.
Yeah.
But I think it was just because she died.
Yeah, for sure.
So they just made it so it's set up for a movie. Because I read a thing that they wanted to kill Arthur for the last season.
Should have.
But they can if
Yeah,
Polly
that's
and
too many
Arthur-
characters.
It's going to have Tommy going Dolo.
Yes, they should. I mean, they had fucking the Breaking Bad movie had Jesse going dolo.
Yeah. He's going to kill Hitler in the final scene of the movie.
You think Tommy kills Hitler?
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think if he kills Hitler, then I think the Holocaust would have never happened. Because that would be right around the same time period.
I think it's gonna somehow go into Velociraptor Priest. You ever see that movie?
Dude.
You ever saw Velociraptor Priest?
You said two words that I know, but you put them close to each other.
Oh
So
yeah.
now I'm confused. I know
Yeah.
Priest and I know Velociraptor.
So this is a great movie I've seen. There's a priest, right? He can change into like the Hulk.
Okay.
But he turns into a Velociraptor. It's the worst costume you'll ever see, and he kills ninjas.
That's a fucking twist. Why can't he just kill other priests?
Yeah, the movie's incredible.
Where's it on Tubi?
It was on Tubi.
Shout out Tubi.
I have to show you the costume.
Is it like a Party City?
No, it's worse.
Party City Velociraptor costume?
So, I'll give you the description here, the Wikipedia one. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. Although he is horrified by his new power, a sex worker convinces him to fight crime.
That's why we empower sex workers. They make us do great things. I saw one tweet and it was about like hookers in the DR.
Here's a gif of it.
That is incredibly bad.
You guys never saw it?
He mauled that dude.
Am I the only one that's ever seen this movie? It's on Tubi.
How
An
many-
hour and 15 minutes.
I don't know how many views that movie has gotten, but
You're the only person, period.
yeah, he's the repeat offender too.
No, it's worth watching. It's great.
I think
The
watching
budget was $36,000. I think Andrew could cover that.
Let's make a Velociraptor priest too.
Yeah, we should. You'll have to be the priest.
But I'm starting to think watching that movie is like worse than being like, I don't know, fucking.
I don't know. I've seen it. It wasn't that bad.
Serial murderer.
It wasn't that bad. It was hilarious.
The costume's sick.
Costume is sick.
It
It looked like your dinosaur costume.
Yeah, a little better. It was the more expensive Party City one. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now.
I think all the budget went to that costume.
the actors did it for free.
Yeah, he fights in it. Dude, Andrew's probably seen it. Or he's heard of it. You should watch it. I know you're going to listen to this. Watch that movie.
Velociraptors versus ninjas is a match made in heaven.
In China. Yeah, the priest was in China. It's sick. The movie's great.
So he stopped communism. He stopped ninjas.
There's a short list.
And he hooked up
In
with
an
sex
hour and
worker
15 minutes.
of real time.
Yes.
I got it up.
Okay. Well,
Wrap it up.
you wrap it up. I've been here this whole time.
Are we done or are we finished?
Both.
I was trying to do the Birdman.
Go Bills.
All right.